Hey YouTube, hey VEDA girls, it's Fee, and I am here to do VEDA day 6. Day 6 already. I'm doing this outside. I got home from work, took off the makeup, put the hair up, got on the comfy clothes, and this is what you get, sorry. Okay, so, VEDA day 6. I believe the question is vices. Vices, guilty pleasures, bad habits, things you do anyways that you know you shouldn't be doing. We could probably all think of about 10 different things here. But, with me, I think a lot of times it's what I should be doing that I'm not, but that's in a whole other story. And I got an airplane going by, so hopefully you can still hear me. Okay, so vices. I guess I'm going to start with food. That's an easy one. You know what? I can't allow sour cream in my house unless it's like the fat-free variety that I'm like putting into something, because I don't want to gain 5 pounds overnight. And that's what it comes down to with me, because, you know what, I don't even need dip mix. Just give me potato chips and like a cup of sour cream and just back away. It's horrible. It really is. So yeah, I try not to allow that stuff in my house. I don't know where that habit came from or what even started it, but I like it. I do. It's horrible. Yeah, so you know how people, they normally have, a bad day and they have a candy bar kind of day? I have a vat of sour cream kind of day. What else? Coffee. Seriously, I need my cup of joe in the morning. There's no two ways about that one. I do not function properly without it, no joke. I am a programmer, and if I don't have my cup of coffee in the morning, I am liable to take down half of my company's database. I don't seem to have that problem on the weekend, though, so it must be something in my head, right? What else? Cherry limeades from Sonic. I don't know if Sonic is something that's all over the country, but it's in my area, and it's this little drive-in place that has these awesome drinks and ice creams and cheeseburgers and all that stuff that's bad for you. But their cherry limeades are God, they're addictive. My husband used to bring them home 2 at a time for me, like the super huge size. But I had to tell him to stop because I was about to turn into a frickin' cherry. What else? Okay, well, honestly, I say the F word too much. I do. I swear like a sailor. It kind of, mid-conversation, it'll like slip right out like a common adjective. I'm really careful when I'm here on YouTube because I know a lot of people wouldn't appreciate that kind of thing. But yeah, that is a bad habit. Eyeshadow. That is definitely a guilty pleasure. I seriously need to stop buying eyeshadow. You know what? I'm sure I have enough to choke a few cows and a horse. It's a sickness, really it is. And if it was cheap eyeshadow, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. But it's not cheap eyeshadow. It's not the stuff that I like. Murphy's Law, right? I think there's a question later this month where we're actually supposed to show our makeup stash. So you'll see. You can make your own decisions. What else? MP3s. Absolutely. MP3s is a definite vice, a guilty pleasure. And I know it's common for people to have a lot of music these days, but when you can fill up 40 gigs and you can't keep your whole collection on your iPhone because your phone will blow up, you've got a problem. And that would be me. That would absolutely be me. What else? Oh, I know. I should probably mention this one. Okay, I have not done this recently because I cut myself off this year. Quite literally, I had to sit on my hands, so I didn't buy the tickets. But I think I have this thing for New Kids on the Block. I do. 2 years in a row, I got backstage passes to meet them, to have pictures done and to meet them and whatnot. You pay this ridiculous, obscene amount of money to do this just for like 60 seconds with them. It's crazy. The concerts, some of them weren't even remotely in my area. Now, if they were in my area, I absolutely want to go see them. If they weren't remotely in my area, okay, and let's just say I'm really close to Chicago as a reference, I would still go. So there were times I drove to St. Louis. There were times I drove to Rockford twice, once in a snowstorm. It's crazy. I think that's bad enough. I've incriminated myself enough for one day. But, a wise man once said that folks who don't have any vices generally don't have any virtues. You know who said that? Abraham Lincoln. And I'm going to leave you with that thought, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.